1 second if I stick to my script. Can you flash the stadium back up there again, please, while I'm talking? And I will stick to script. My name is Marty Abroms. I live at 1025 Olive Street in Florence, Alabama. And first, let me say I do appreciate your public service on behalf of Florence City Schools. I can well appreciate the calls and the things you have because also have received a number of calls. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today. I'm a proud graduate of Florence City Schools and the University of North Alabama. I love this city and I love our educational institutions. It's my love of the schools that requires me to address each of you tonight. I currently serve as the president of the UNA Board of Trustees, but it's very important that I am not here today in that role. Evan Thornton is in that role. I'm here today as a concerned resident of the city of Florence, and I do consider myself a significant stakeholder in our city and in our schools. I'm concerned about the middle school project. It's my understanding you will soon open bids on rebuilding the middle school, and I know you made a hard decision to rebuild rather than rehabilitate. I know the current plan is to rebuild the school at the same location at an estimated cost of over $30 million. And my concern is not about rebuilding. My concern is with the decision to rebuild it at the same location. I have two primary concerns. In most of the discussion tonight, lots of time is spent on how it was going to be positioned on that piece of property. But first, the decision to build a brand new 30 million school should be taken only after there's been an independent analysis of site selection. While we all know a school has been in the same place a long time, I don't think it's the best location. I didn't think it was a good location when I went to Coffee High School in 1977. So I don't think it's a good one now. I admit this opinion is only mine and my personal observations. But before anybody spends $30 million or more of taxpayer money, it would be prudent to conduct an independent site selection to see if there's a more strategic location to better serve all our children now and in the future. This is a decision that's going to affect us for 50 years or more. Second, building the school in the proposed location will negatively impact parking at Raleigh Stadium, making what is already a very bad situation for homeside parking much, much worse. I really think this project will render Raleigh Stadium, now an important multi-million-dollar asset, almost worthless. A multi-use stadium must have adequate parking, and this is not going to happen if you rebuild the school here. It will be hard to justify any additional investment in our stadium by the city, by UNA, or our school system, even the school system. I couldn't advise it. And while I understand many of our athletic boosters would love to see 1 or 2 new stadiums built in the near future, it would be a massive cost to our taxpayers. It doesn't take a CPA to know it is more cost effective for us to continue to maintain and in time redesign and improve Raleigh Stadium and the surrounding property. A better site selection would give all stakeholders the ability to keep Raleigh Stadium viable and eliminate the need to spend millions of dollars in duplicative governmental expenditures in future years. I think anyone that serves on a governmental board has a responsibility to be fiscally responsible. Keeping our current stadium viable in the years to come is the fiscally responsible choice. I envision a stadium with both enhanced parking and well-maintained green spaces.
Sir, you have 1 minute.
Thank you. As I said, I envision a stadium with well-maintained parking and plenty of green spaces that our out-of-town visitors that we continue to attract. As we continue to attract these out-of-town visitors, we can be proud of. And Raleigh Stadium, yes, it needs a little TLC, but we can do it and make it nice. Again, I'm requesting you delay acceptance of any construction bids to be able to conduct an independent site selection for the new school. Thank you very much.